Alright, let's do it for real. I'm gonna hit you with the same one. And then we'll go from there. So what point in your life were you considered hooked on extreme music?
Early teenage years, 13, 14. Discovered death and black metal at the same time, and went to my first show at Mayhem Festival 2009, and went to a couple more after that, and just was super sold on everything about it, the energy, the crazy fan base, the music, obviously. It's all rad.
Cattle Decapitation, what you think?
Oh yeah, I mean, Cattle Decapitation is definitely awesome. I didn't discover them for a few more years down the line, but I mean, their stuff is definitely super outside the box compared to some other bands, and I've always appreciated that, especially vocally. Travis Ryan has his own thing, and I dig it. I appreciate what he does a lot, and what he's done for the genre as a whole.
So what excites you about the evolution of this genre as a whole right now?
Honestly, I've been noticing there's like a rising trend of bands that are kind of reverting to like the old school death metal kind of sound, and that's kind of what I'm all about right now. That's really where all my focus is, like as far as new bands are going. A lot of people are paying attention to deathcore, but I'm mostly paying attention to those kind of bands like Blood Incantation, Gatecreeper, and bands like that,
So literally all the bands we're filming with, Gatecreeper.
Wait, they're in this?
Yeah, dude.
That's so funny.
Zangus.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like right when you answered,
Yeah, basically.
I'm like, right when you answered, I'm like, thank God that he said that. 'Cause
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, that's pretty much what I like. So.
All right. So, funny thing is, how do you think bands are going to push the boundaries in the future? Obviously, with death metal, it's been pushed pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Musically and lyrically.
Yeah, honestly, that's a tough question to answer. I don't think I expected some of the trends that have come about in the last 10 years even. So I don't know if I have an answer to that now that I think about it. Vocally, I actually do expect. It seems nowadays like the expected standard is like a high range, low range vocal, like at the least. Like if you don't have that, then it seems like people aren't as into your band or something like that. So I definitely think that will continue to be a thing, but people might find ways to go even lower, which at this point is like, I mean, how much lower can you really go? But like the higher range, I think there's a lot of room for innovation in still. So I think it would be cool if some bands would start, experimenting with stuff like that.
So, what have you learned the most about the culture over the years? Like, what do you think all your fans have in common with, Halo?
Oh yeah. Well, we definitely have a good amount of video game players. That's for sure. It seems like a lot of people in the fan base were kind of, just like me, especially the younger ones. Kids that, might not be the most popular kid in school, or, might have some shit going on at home or something like that. It's a very, relatable community. And I think that is one of the things that draws a lot of people to it, is the fact that, everyone can appreciate different sounds of music, but everyone kind of is in the same group, you know what I mean? We're all here because we enjoy the same things, and we're probably all similar types of people, but everyone definitely has everyone's back, and that's cool too. That's probably the big seller.
I totally agree with you there.
Yeah.
All of my friends listen to metal. I'm not saying none of them. The friends that I don't have that listen to metal, the friends that don't listen to metal are not good friends.
Yeah.
It's just, I think they're a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
More.
For sure. I would agree.
All right. The last one of the four is, how has this style of music made a significant positive impact on your life today?
I mean, I'm literally doing what I wanted to do when I was 14 years old, so I would say it's made a pretty significant impact on my life. I get to tour with bands that I grew up listening to and play songs that I wrote. And what more can you ask for?
Talk about your your vocal YouTube channel back many years ago.
Wow. I had two of them. Which one was it? Do you remember like what covers were on it?
Whitechapel.
Oh, so it was like really old then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to keep doing that, man, but just a lack of time and instrumental songs slowed that down. But I wanted to do some other stuff, maybe write solo music in the future and put it up on there, not anything. It doesn't have to be like crazy release or anything, but
how'd you get into it? Basically, like, what really made you get into doing vocal covers, I guess?
Just the act of doing vocals, I guess. There was a time where, like mostly when I was first starting out, before you really get a band, when you're first starting out doing vocals, you just try to learn other songs as best as you can and learn from that. And I always had fun doing that. Like I would learn whole albums and like run through the whole album, and then I eventually found like a microphone, and I was like, man, I should record me doing this to like see what it sounds like, to see if I suck or not, And I had fun doing it, and a few years went down the line, and I got bored again, and was like, I'll do a few covers. Now that things are a little different, I have a better setup. Vocals are a little different. Basically it.